Each year, millions of elderly Americans fall victim to some type of financial fraud, according to the Federal Bureau of Investigation. That's why Illinois lawmakers are working to increase protections for vulnerable citizens.
WIFI reporter Alyssa Kelly talks with the local Senior Resource Center and officials about what this can look like on a local level.
State Senator Steve Stadelman introduced Senate Bill 1551, noting that nearly 1 in 5 citizens over the age of 65 have been victimized by financial fraud, with the average loss nearing $34,000. Total losses nationwide are estimated to be more than $6 billion.
It is a big problem.
Illinois State Senator Steve Stadelman says financial exploitation is the fastest growing category of elder abuse, and he looks to fight back.
What Senate Bill 1551 does specifically is give financial and investment advisors the ability to pause and slow down transactions and disbursements when they suspect an older person may be defrauded.
Stadelman says this delay will allow the transactions to be verified and deemed real, and in return, it could prevent fraud and theft.
Unfortunately, older adults are attractive targets for fraud because they have sizable assets that have built up through a lifetime of hard work.
Similar bills have been passed in several other states, and Stadelman says it's a need in Illinois.
Recouping a victim's money after an investment scam is incredibly difficult, less than 5%. That's why prevention is so important, particularly with the most vulnerable.
Leaders at the Senior Resource Center in Freeport agree, explaining financial exploitation is one of its most common adult protective services cases.
It's very common for it to be somebody close to that individual, someone they know well, someone they even trust, whether it's a family member or a close friend.
Senior Resource Center Executive Director Amanda Favor says any additional protections put into place can be beneficial and hopefully bring more awareness to the issue.
The more people that know what's going on, they can report it to us, and then we can get involved and help try to mitigate some of that risk.
The Freeport Senior Resource Center hosts regular educational events to connect seniors with available resources in the area. The next event will be in Joe Daviess County Senior Expo.
Thank you, Alyssa. And officials say Senate Bill 1551 is expected to receive a vote before the full Senate within the next coming days.